If you understand this one video, you can answer most JAMB organic questions without cramming. Today, I'll break it down in simplest way possible. Now, let's talk about organic chemistry. What is organic chemistry? Organic chemistry is simply the study of carbon compounds. You may ask, why carbon? Because carbon forms 4 bonds. And it also forms chains and rings. That is why we have millions of organic compounds. Now let's talk about hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons, we have alkanes. Now for alkanes are the simplest. It has only single bond, only one single or just single bond. The general formula is CN H2N plus 2. Take note of this. Example of alkanes are CH4, C2H6. You may ask, what is CH4? CH4 is methane. CH4, it is methane. It is the simplest alkane. It follows the formula 2N plus 2. So it has only single bonds. Take notes, CH4 is methane. Which is also called alkane. The formula 2N plus 2. Now, let me give the structure. The structure is this. Okay. Second example is C2H6. We ask, what is C2H6? C2H6 is called ethane. Now, C2H6 is ethane. It has also an alkane with only single bonds. The structure is this. Then we have propane. Which is C3H8 for propane. Take note, C3H8 is propane. It is still an alkane because they all form or they all have single bonds. So you have something like this. C3H8 is also propane. So the structure for this is Alkenes. So that is structure for propane. Now let's talk about alkanes, number 2. Now alkanes, they have at least one double bond. They have one double bond, so we can call it, say, double bond. The general formula is CnH2n. CnH2n. Example of alkanes: C2H4. Now, because of the double bond, they are more reactive. Because of the double bond, they are more reactive. Now, let me give an example of what I mean. Please. C2H4. Remember, like I said, it is also called ethane. It has a double bond, so it is an alkane. So we have C2H4. Do you understand? Alkane. So which is 2N. The structure is this. Notice the double bond. Notice this double bond. Take notes. So that is for alkanes. So the next one is alkynes. For alkynes, they contain triple bonds. Triple bonds. It has a general formula which is CnH2n-2. Take note of this formula. Remember, it forms triple bond. Example, we have C2H2. C2H2 is also called ethyne. Why is it called ethyne? Because it has a triple bond, so it is an alkyne. So we have something like this. So C2H2 is alkyne, is ethyne, alkyne 2n-2. The structure is notice the triple bond. Notice this triple bond. So this is the shortest JAMB loves. This is the shortest JAMB loves. So you don't need to cram, you just need to remember. So whenever you see something like this, you know it is alkane. When you see 2N, you know it is alkane. Whenever you see 2N minus 2, you know it is alkyne. So any question, just check hydrogen. Any question you come across, just check the hydrogen. Okay, so let's talk about alcohol. Alcohol contains OH group. Example, well, let me write this. Alcohol, like I said, OH. Example, we have C2H5OH. Take notice of the OH. Like C2H5OH is also ethanol. It is alcohol because it contains the OH. Because it contains the OH group. So C2H5OH is also ethanol. Alcohol having the OH. Take notes. OH. So the structure for this is now take note of these key parts. The OH. So any compound with OH is alcohol. Any compound with OH is an alcohol. So once you see OH, just think alcohol, no stress. So the next one, talk about acid. Trying to make this brief, going straight to the key points you need to understand. Acids. Acid contain COOH group. Contains COOH group. We have carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid is called COOH. Example, we have CH3COOH. Now, CH3COOH is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. It is an acid because it contains the COOH group. So we have something like this. Take notes. So the structure for this is now take note of this. This COOH is what makes it an acid. So in other words, I would say COOH is equal to acid. So anytime you see it, don't think twice. Just know COOH is an acid. Next one I'll talk about is ester. Now, what are esters? Esters are formed from alcohol and acid. They are formed from alcohol and acid. What I mean is that esters are formed when an alcohol reacts with an acid. So they have COO in the middle. So take note of this. Ester has COO. COO. So I would say alcohol plus acid is equal to ester plus water. Example, we have CH3, COO. We have CH3, COO, C2H5. Now for this, it is called ethanoic. Okay. Now this is the part from the acid. Now just take a look at this structure. From here, this is the part from the acid, while this is from the alcohol. So if you see COO in the middle, it is an ester. No stress. Now let's take a look at comparison between alcohol, acid, and ester. For OH, you know it's alcohol. For COOH, you know it is acid. For COO, you know it is ester. Now let's take a quick question. CH3COO C2H5 is option A, alcohol, option B, acid, option C, ester, option D, alkane. From the question, just take a look at the middle. You should know the answer is ester. Remember, I said whenever you see COO in the middle, this in the middle, you know it is ester. So now, here is where students get confused. Two compounds can have the same formula but look completely different. This is called isomerism. Now, these isomers, they have the same formula but different structures. For example, we have butane, we also have isobutane. Now if you look at the diagram, you notice they have the same formula but different arrangements. So that is the trick JAMB likes. Can you see the difference? JAMB like to trick students with that. So let's talk about isomery reactions. Isomerism reaction. Okay. Now, for this isomery reaction, for the isomerism reactions, JAMB only focuses on 3 reactions. The first one is combustion, the second one is addition, and the third one is substitution. So let's talk about combustion. Combustion, this is simply burning, that is producing carbon dioxide and water. For addition, it happens in alkanes, that is the double bond. Now for that, the double bond breaks and add atoms, that is for addition. Then for substitution, it happens in alkanes. One atom replaces another. So that is all you just need to know for reactions. It's just simple and direct. So JAMB doesn't complicate this if you know the basics. Let's take some questions to test your level of understanding about this so far. Number 1 question is, CH4 is option A ethane, B methane, C propane, D butane. Are you still thinking? The answer is methane. Why? Because CH4 is the first alkane. CH4 is the first alkane. So the correct option is B. Question 2. C2H6 belongs to A alkane, B alcohol, C alkane, D alkynes. The correct option is alkane. Reason, it follows 2n plus 2. Remember. Question 3. The general formula of alkanes is A CnH2n, B CnH2n plus 2, C CnH2n minus 2, D CnHn. The answer is B. Remember, the general formula of alkanes is CnH2n plus 2. Take notes. Question 4. Question 4 is C2H4 is A alkane, B alkane, C alkyne, D ester. The correct option for number 4 is B alkane. Number 5. C2H2 belongs to A alkane, B alkane, C alkyne, D alcohol. The correct option for number 5 is alkyne. alkyne. Question 6. Which compound is saturated? A. C2H4, B. C2H2, C. C2H6, D. C3H4. The correct option is C2H6. That is option C. Reason: it has only single bonds. Question 7. C2H5OH is option A acid, option B alcohol, option C ester, option D alkane. The correct option is alcohol. Remember, OH. Number 8. CH3COOH is A alcohol, B ester, C acid, D alkane. The correct option is acid. Trying to pull your legs here. Acid. Remember, the COOH. Question 9. Which contains COO group? Which contains COO group? Option A alcohol, option B acid, option C ester, option D alkane. The correct option is ester. Remember, group. Question 10. Which is an ester? A. CH4, B. C2H6, C. CH3COO, C2H5, D. C2H5OH. The correct option is C. Remember, whenever you see COO in the middle, it is an ester. Question 11. Isomers are compounds with A. different formula, same structure, B. same formula, different structure, C. same formula, same structure, D. different formula, different structure. The correct option is B. Same formula, different option. Question 12. Which shows isomerism? A. CH4, B. C2H6, C. C4H10, D. CO2. The correct option is C. Question 13. Addition reaction occurs in A. alkanes, B. alkanes, C. acids, D. esters. The correct option is alkanes. Addition reaction occurs in alkanes. Take note of that. Last question is substitution reaction occurs mainly in option A alkanes, option B alkanes, option C alcohols, option D acids. The correct option is A alkanes. Substitution reaction occurs mainly in alkanes. Take note of that. If you understand this, organic chemistry is no longer hard for you. Most students struggle because they overthink it, but now you know the shortcuts. If this helped you, subscribe now because I'll be dropping more JAMB secrets like this.